I honestly don't know if he'll ever live this down because
What you mean? Hey,
listen, they still play Not Like Us to this day. Like it's been a whole month, I think now.
that song's gonna be hot. That's the song of the year.
It's
That
just
song's
a
winning a
summer,
Grammy.
it's gonna be a summer jam, bro.
That song's winning a Grammy. I see it now.
You think so?
Absolutely. Didn't you hear Drake's line? Kendrick just spoke. Someone getting a Grammy right now. Wasn't a joke. It was fully the truth.
It is 100% true. Definitely.
It's him and Bruno Mars. Whenever those two are nominated for anything, pack it up. The Academy knows who they like, and it's gonna go where it wants.
I mean, you win Pulitzer Prize, it's kind of also hard to justify not giving you a Grammy.
They messed up one time giving it to Macklemore, and it's too late. So you always got to make up for it.
I mean, even he knew that he didn't deserve that Grammy, but
It didn't matter. It doesn't matter if he didn't think he deserved it. It's too late. He started it.
he did. He
He's
created
still
a
trying.
monster.
Really?
Created a monster. Welcome back to the Excuse Me Brother podcast show. I'm your host, Brother Jane. With me tonight, I got
Brother Tay and BBL Drizzy's right next.
BBL Dritz. It's been a long time. I think it's been a month since we last had a show.
Yes.
How you been, man?
BBL Drizzy's thing started. That's what makes it so much better to keep the joke going.
Yeah.
How have I been? I've been pretty good. Staying busy. Got a few opportunities coming up to record some stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Word. Tell us about it, Tay.
I started taking voiceover and voice acting classes. I have a demo. I have some demos and a commercial recordings next month to see if I can get these things. So if anything, you might hear me on radio or PBS Kids doing stupid things maybe in the future. And then working my way up to actual cartoons and anime. I've been very busy for the past few months.
Word.
Yeah. Because of this, I may not be able to go back to get my master's for it. I may have to delay that for a while.
Why can't you go back and get your master's?
If I'm doing the recordings for this, it may take in my studying time for computer science.
I mean, I
This
can
is
always
something
go solo until you're ready to come back.
I would never leave you solo. By seeing what you do by yourself, it's a problem.
Excuse me, brother. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I think you know what that means.
That means I do a good job when I'm by myself.
I can't. Same thing if I leave producer Jay alone. Like, without Brother Zay, I would not let him do the loading up podcast alone. I told him this. He knows.
Balance between y'all, the buffer.
Yes, absolutely. I told Brother Zay this. I was like, when you're there, I don't have to do too much. I meant it as a joke. No, but I love Brother Zay. I also love producer Jay. But it's more funny in this way.
We all love Brother Zay. Shout out to Brother Zay. Yo, Brother Zay has helped me out with my cable so much in the last 6-7 months. Yo, he's like, ever since he started working for Optimum, I've been bugging him about my cable and my internet nonstop. Every time there's something going on, I'm like, yo, Isaiah, what's good with y'all niggas, man? What's going on?
The same way they were doing with MTA. I got it. Which was hilarious to me.
Every time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My fear is if I become too good at this and I actually start seeing me doing animes, I feel like Brother A and Brother Producer J will be like, yo, what's going on with this episode, with the show?
Word.
Are you doing this one? When is the season coming out? I'm like, I don't know.
Next season coming out. Like, yo, we just started recording.
Give me a chance.
But no, that's good. I'm glad that you got something like you're doing these extracurricular activities.
Next year, how have you been? I know you've been on the move and on the search.
Yes, I've been busy myself working. I was in Puerto Rico with Will last weekend for his birthday somewhat. I mean, birthday's the first, but we went maybe a few days after. and I
So
almost didn't come back.
why?
I, I would have listen. I would have stayed out there if I could have.
Why?
Because why not? Puerto Rico is
Um,
lovely.
I know it's lovely, but like, did you fall in love? Did you find some girl? Did you find a family?
No, but
What would be?
I did see someone that reminded me of a certain someone, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Oh Lord,
And I was like within the first 2 hours of getting there. She was a bartender at a Mexican restaurant, and she
what?
looked just like someone I used to know and love, and I'm just like, it
Something that I used to know. Somebody.
was rough.
I I understand.
She was so,
Jeez, sorry. I'm glad the mic cut out for that one.
oh no, I just didn't. I whispered it.
Oh, okay.
It'll pick it up later. You'll listen back later.
Who said that? I,
Me, nigga.
I still. Did you forget? I don't listen to our. I have not listened to a single episode we've done.
So are you gonna
I
do the
keep this.
same thing with these anime reportings? Oh
No comment.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might.
Oh, oh my God!
But
He's not even gonna watch the own anime that you voice record for.
I will. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I get these things, like let's say let's start small. Let's say I get a cartoon. I'm gonna be like, yo, come on, check out this cartoon, and I was like, what's it about? I'm gonna look at that, and I'd be like, that's a great question. If I only know the lines I've recorded, I ain't gonna hold you. Can't tell you what the episode's about. Not gonna lie to you. You can read something to me, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember reading those stuff, and I'd be like, yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing for you, Brody.
That's sad. You know,
I
yeah, I
don't.
know there are a lot of people like myself who don't like the sound of their own voice, but dude, even I listen to our
It's
show sometimes.
it's the way I sound through headphones bothers me. I sound nasally and everything. Everyone's like, "Oh, your voice is cool." In my brain, I'm like, I hear nothing but Steve Urkel, and I can't do it. Oh, did I do that? That's all I hear when I talk. And everyone's like, "Your voice is like everyone."
I can't hear you. Whatever you're saying, I can't hear you. Deuce J, edit this out. His microphone cut off. Mic check 1 2. What is this? Brother Tay's out of business. What is this bullshit? Yo, janky ass. Oh, now you're muted. Mic check 1 2. Deuce J, edit this out. Are you back?
All right, we're back. Sorry, can
Hey, he's back.
you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, mother!
What did you do? What
Goddamn
button did you
microphone,
press?
you son of. No one wants to. God damn this stupid thing of mine.
I can still hear you.
It was. I could hear you now because the audio left my headphone.
Oh,
It started coming through the mic.
oh wow.
Don't edit that out. Keep that in.
Don't edit.
Hilarious. No, never.
Okay, fine.
Never.
We can keep it. I don't mind. We can keep it.
I forgot what I was talking about. What I was saying? I would never. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just hear Steve Urkel that I hear do like that whenever I talk. And I appreciate everyone saying they like the way I sound. I do appreciate it.
So,
Not changing my self esteem anytime soon, though.
so if you could change your voice into a particular type of
Oh,
voice,
I don't think I'd change it because everyone else seems to enjoy it. If I can, it'd be my hearing of it. I would love to hear it to how everybody else hears it. Maybe it's just me getting used to it. I don't know.
well,
Maybe I should start watching episodes.
I feel like I
There,
sound different depending on where, like, what I'm listening through. You know what I'm saying? Like
that
my
might be it.
own. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was like, that might be it. I'll do it on my phone. Man, I need to watch it on TV. Maybe the TV surround sound might help out a little bit.
I feel like when I watch certain videos or certain clips and I'm speaking, I sound different than when I can hear, like if I hear my voice through someone's phone. You know, like sometimes you know how sometimes you can hear your own voice, like so it's like an echo
Sometimes.
or something. Yeah. If I hear my voice through that, then I'm like, yo, is that really what I sound like? Or if I hear a voice recording through my through like the voice recording thing on Apple on the iPhone, it's like if I speak through that, then I feel like, oh nah, I sound weird.
That's how I felt whenever I had to do when I was in Lehman when I did the recordings for like radio shows and like actual TV interviews or like whatever audio interview that needed to be done, and
Yeah,
I had to edit it. Just hearing myself back, I was like, oh god, just skipping a lot of it, especially on my phone. It drove me crazy.
understood. Understood.
I still, I still
Look,
have my old like interviews on this phone. I still have the app for it.
so the voice recording wasn't the only thing he was doing.
No, it wasn't. It's a good thing. I also visit the land of BBL Jersey. Drake himself. What? I don't give a fuck. He can see it. He can. If this comes out, he hears it. He can send a cease and desist. I won't stop. Um, no, I got to go to Canada with my roommates and my roommate's mom. He had a good time. Went there for 10 days.
You were in Canada for 10. Oh yeah, you went to Montreal first. Bastard.
Yep. Started in Montreal, French. Yeah. Honestly, being in Montreal, you felt like you were really in a different country. It was very much like all the street signs were like French, and like you had to figure out everything. The fun fact, where we were staying at was near the Chinatown of Montreal. So they have their own little Chinatown. They have like the little entrance with the arch and the lions. Apparently, the arch and the lions were a gift from China themselves.
I know.
So they're like more. I guess they're more authentic, if in a way.
Oh,
But
go to Montreal. I never got a chance. I've been to,
you get a chance to go. It's fun.
huh?
If you get a chance, please go. It's very fun. I had fun.
What you
Food
do?
was good. Let's see. Went to me and the roommates went to a garden. Went to the botanical garden of Montreal, which they had separated for different countries.
Okay.
So they had a Chinese section of the garden, Japanese section of the garden, their own section of the garden, an American section. So like it was just a lot of like things, like separate gardens. So it was much bigger than especially our botanical garden in the Bronx. Um, I went on a tour of all the bars in Montreal. Oh, fun fact. If you go to Montreal and you pass they're not called bars in Montreal. Let you know.
They're called who?
They're not called bars in Montreal. They're called cafes.
Cafes. So they sell beers at cafes.
Yes. So in about the 60s and 70s, like after America went through prohibition, like no more alcohol, Montreal had established its own morality police. Like we're going to follow the ways of the Lord and everything. So anything that was like bar or like brothel related, they were getting rid of if it had the title in it. So bars were changing their names to cafes to be like, no, we're not just alcohol and anything. We're an established place. We serve lunches. We just so happen to have alcohol available.
That's what you call
And then
adaptability.
also it is legal. Like most restaurants have to serve you food before they serve you alcohol. In Montreal, it is one of their laws.
They say, look, you ain't getting drunk on our watch on an empty
Like
stomach.
you want alcohol, you have to get food first. How are
But
you doing this?
no empty stomach alcoholics on us. How was the food? Was the food good?
I enjoyed the food. I got to go. I tried everything though. So I sent you a picture. I got rabbit. You're so good. Rabbit's not as bad as you think it is. It's definitely gamey though. I'll tell you that. Definitely like roadkill. No, I'm joking. I enjoyed the rabbit. I thought it was good.
You will not
We had
have a rabbit.
we had the Chinese food over there. Well, we had the soup dumplings in the Chinese buffet. Also, soup dumplings are delicious. I never had them till I got there. I know they're sold somewhere in America. I ain't found one yet, so I was enjoying soup dumplings.
Well, you ain't sending us a picture of the soup dumplings.
I was eating them.
You should have sent
There
the
was
picture
never it's
first.
there was never a picture. They gave me 30 for like $10. I was going through them all. Oh, look at you. Yeah, it was. It was. You get a lot. You get a very good bang for your buck in Montreal.
Dirty soup. Let me see this shit.
It's very. If you have you ever had a soup dumpling before?
I feel like I have.
For those who don't know, soup dumpling is a regular dumpling that you'll get, like the steamed dumplings you'll get at Chinese stores or Japanese stores, or just any type of like those type of Asian restaurants. But instead of it being pork or chicken or beef in it, it has its own broth in it as well to keep the whole thing like moist and to keep it all moist inside and keep it warmer.
And
So
you ain't even share. God damn.
but you mean my roommates had their own too. We had like
I'm
a
talking about
whole
with us.
platter. You weren't there.
You
I'm
could
not
have
bringing it back.
sent pictures, man.
No, I had one that was like sweet chorizo. So it's like sweet pork juice. So it was like yeah, like it was regular pork and like bacon in it that made it crunchy, or like that made it with like honey and that in it. It was very sweet, like a broth. I can't tell you how to describe it, but it was delicious. I took one bite and burned my mouth, and I was like, I can't let this rest. I'm not gonna be defeated by a dumpling.
You said it's worth it. It's worth the. Yes.
We went we went to like Manhattan, like I forgot the name of it, but it's like a Manhattan store that like when you go down and sit, there's like a bunch of restaurants around and they give you like a bench in it.
They give you a what?
You go like there's a bunch of benches that you get to sit on and there's like a bunch of restaurants in a circle. I don't know how it's like
I think
somewhere in Manhattan. Maybe
I feel like I know where you're talking about. What part of Manhattan is it in?
I think the financial district.
No. I'm about to say the Oculus, but no, that's the World Trade Center.
No, I
Oh,
can't tell you. I know you and I have seen it. I know that for a fact. But like, if you go down, it's very much you go into it. It just has a bunch of tables everywhere, and there's just a bunch of restaurants. It's like one sells like boba tea, one sells crepes, one selling sandwiches. It's fun. There's also a Trader Joe's in it. This is the one I'm thinking of. There's like a Trader Joe that was in it as well. It's really weird, actually. Now I thought about it, but whatever.
nah, it's gonna
But we
look.
went to
Find out. So, but keep going.
It's fine. We went to that sort of place where we went inside and it was like 20 different restaurants of all different regions or countries. There was like a Moroccan place. That's why I tried poutine for the first time when I got there. It was good.
Wait, you tried what? Bubble tea? I'm about to say you had bubble tea a million times.
Poutine, Brody.
Booty?
Brody. Poutine.
Oh, I was gonna say you can eat booty, and you had to go to Toronto to eat booty.
No. Poutine, I think most people know is like poutine is like one of Canada's like dishes. It's pretty much fries with cheese and gravy and some extra stuff. One extra shit. But I only bring this up because they had this restaurant there that was like for $25. You had like a full course meal. You had like 4 courses, and they gave you like alcohol with it, like your selection. I had like 5 gin and tonics. And also, I learned that alcohol pouring again is much different in other countries than it is here.
How so?
Again, we are alcoholics. Again, our pouring is ridiculous. Like their double shot is a single shot here. I want to be
Yeah,
known.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
So, like
remember
I said,
when I went to Toronto and we went to Tim Hortons, right? They have what they call single singles and double doubles and triples, and it's only like a double double's like 2 shots of cream and 2 shots of sugar or whatever have you. And I'm like, that's it?
hey, you're just,
That's all you gonna give
they're
me?
like,
I need
dub,
more than that.
like, give me more, please.
But yeah, you're right. Americans were gluttons, so
Absolutely, we're greedy.
greedy as hell. That's why we got so many food
Especially when,
allergies.
absolutely. When I came to the alcohol, I was like, yep, it's over. So I was like, I was drinking. But
He's
also,
done
just
drinking rum and Red Bull.
I didn't. I don't think they had Red Bull over there. Now I think about it.
Well, you drinking bull
When
piss, so that's what that is.
I don't
I
drink
ain't
Red Bull that much
drinking rum.
anyway.
What?
I don't drink Red Bull that much
Oh,
anyway.
okay, yeah. Well, neither do I, so it's not that big of a deal.
I just get I run on feelings of hate and anger when I get sleep.
He said I
Kept
shoot.
me going.
He said I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star.
No, I get angry when I'm about to fall asleep. I think of the people I hate, and it gets me up, gets me going again. I'm ready to go. It's like, oh, passing out, and I'd be like, nah, that nigga needs these hands. I must train some more. Have you seen this? Hold on. There's a dude on There's a dude on Instagram and just on social media, and like he was doing push-ups with like on barbells, and he has his barbell on his mouth. And he's like, I'm gotta keep going until I beat the person, until I beat him. And everyone's like, who are you training for?
Like,
Who's got you this? Who's got you like this?
and
Or
why?
like the next one, like he's doing handstand push-ups, and he's like, I can't rest until I take him down. And we're like, who's this op that you have, Brody? Like, bro, who is this op? Is he shooting? Because there's no one I know that I have to train like this to beat.
It's
See, it's
never
videos
that
like
serious.
this.
It's never
Nah,
that
that's
serious.
see, that's the problem. We think it's not that serious. This is why
It's
we are
really
not at the
not.
same level. This is why we're not the same level at Kendrick Lamar and his hatred.
I
Tilly, it's the same.
it's never, brother. It's never
It's
that
all.
serious. Like I don't
I
unless
told
this
you.
man murdered your wife and your children and everybody in your family like on some Punisher shit.
No, see, that's when you get extra motivation. That's when it turns into a full on anime, like Ninja Gaiden and like all this other nonsense, or Hell's Paradise, which I need to start watching. But that's when it gets serious.
I can't. I can't.
You can't let the small things go. When you let the small thing go, you become lost. This is not what Itachi taught us. What Itachi tell us? Embrace the hate. Let it be your guidance. That's why Sasuke sucked. He didn't hate enough.
You lost me.
Why though?
We talk that anime stuff, you lost me.
This is only for producer Jay when he hears this.
Oh my goodness.
And brother Zay, whoever else watches this is only with them. I can't wait. I like seeing your shirt because I've been doing nothing but watching track and field for the past 2 weeks.
You know, well, it's not a track shirt, but it's like like the MTA
I
track.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling it's MTA because I see the other letters on the sleeve,
Oh, the
so I
D.
know it's not. Yeah, DJ.
And so
See,
it
I
was
knew
supposed to be JD, but the
they messed
design,
up.
yeah, he screwed up. So
That's funny.
I'm like, whatever.
I already I fully knew it had nothing to do with it, but like in my brain, I was like, I watched it but track and field be ready for these Olympics.
You know, I've actually been watching a lot of lacrosse also. Like the PLL league
Mm-hmm.
started today, like I think a couple weeks ago, and then the NCAA tournament wrapped up on Memorial Day. And I'm gonna,
Who won this year?
huh?
Who won this year?
Notre Dame, they ran it back. They won 2 in a row now.
Damn.
Yeah, I was hoping Virginia would win, but it just wasn't their time.
So I was gone. But you'd be surprised on what stupidity I watch.
Huh?
You'd be surprised on what. I bet you didn't even know I watched lacrosse like that.
I did not know. You should have told me.
Nah, I like keeping the secrets. Tell you the truth, I was looking up lacrosse league tickets. I'm like, I got nothing to do. Let me look up how much tickets
They're gonna be.
are.
I think they're gonna be in Villanova next weekend. Uh,
the No, I just kind of just look stuff off on SeatGeek, be like lacrosse league, see how far it is. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how far is this? How can I get there?
yeah,
Train or Uber? Like that's how I normally go through life.
yeah, but you know that the PLL, like the teams don't have they don't play home games. The league travels every week and plays all their games in one stadium. So
I know.
but I think next weekend they're gonna be in Villanova. They might be in Philly. I don't know.
Next time. Like I will always find a way.
I'm gonna teach my nieces and nephews how to play lacrosse. Teach them
You
some.
think that's gonna go well?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
think it's gonna go well. I got
I
them
always
sticks and
like
everything.
hearing. Okay. They're going to Connecticut in July 19th.
What day of the week is that?
Oh, they'll be there from Friday to Saturday,
Friday,
the
Saturday.
19th and the 20th.
I don't think I'll be able to go.
No, what?
I'm getting promoted again.
I thought you didn't want that no more.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I change like the wind.
I mean, these bills that you want to move out. I understand.
I'm not an air sign, but I change as I move. I move.
I don't
I
believe
go with
in.
the wind.
I don't believe in that sign shit. Until
I don't
to
either, but I just thought it fit for the conversation.
it did. It kept me going. I guess I use that. I only use the signs to make fun of people and to let people and to help my brothers set up conversations when they want to talk to girls.
When they want to talk to girls.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a wingman. I'm a wingman savant. I'll be helping my bros out whenever it comes to the opportunity.
So where were you when I was in Puerto Rico? Like where were
I
you?
wasn't invited, first of all. Next time we go to Puerto Rico, I got you. I'll do my best. I may not speak Spanish fluently, but I know how to interrupt the team.
You know what? I think next time you do, I think next time we go, I know Will said that he wanted Jillian to come. Remember Jillian, right?
I do. I just follow her bakery things.
He wants it. I'm trying to get her to come, and then I trying to get Amanda to come too.
Shopping Amanda?
Who Amanda?
Which Amanda?
Short one.
Tar?
Target, yes.
Oh, I was thinking of a different Amanda.
Yeah, I don't know what Amanda you was thinking of.
There was two Amandas. There was like which one did she didn't your Amanda wore glasses or no? She wore glasses? Yeah, there was two Amandas at Target. They both worked at the clothing section.
You're right. There was the
I,
Guyanese one.
yeah, I thought you were talking about the guy in East Amanda. I was like, you still out there? Crazy.
I have not seen her in ages. I remember one time I randomly saw her on the train at 59th Street.
I love her face. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
If she ever sees this, I love her face.
She's always excited. She's excitable.
She's excitable. No, she sounds excited. Will you ever see her face at work? It's the run. I'm tired and don't talk to me face. I love it so much.
The leave me the
It
hell.
makes me. Oh, I love. That's the thing. I love bothering people who have the resting bitch faces because they're never really upset. It's just their face.
Amanda, if you ever watch this, we love you. Um, but yes, I think I'm gonna wait until hurricane season ends to go back because
Makes sense.
I
Yeah, I'd rather you not, or rather not die.
right,
I
and
understand.
it poured 2 days in a row while we were there. Like the first that Sunday we were there, it poured. So we we kept it kind of local, and then the next day we went to a beach called Luquillo or Luquillo or something. Yeah, Luquillo. It was like 45 minutes away, and it poured. And there were like little breaks in between where it didn't pour, and then the sun was trying to come out,
And
and it
then
was
they would,
like
the
like
rain would come right back. Yep, I
word,
understand.
word. But we had a good time. I loved it. We went to Old San Juan a couple times. We went to La Placita. Um, and we just ate and ate and ate and ate, and now I gotta shed these 5 pounds that I probably gained.
Back to work, back to losing weight again. I
Mhm.
understand. I'm also back on that journey. Sorry, just died over there on water.
Yo, dude, I worked out with Raven um on Friday.
How's Raven?
Oh,
That's
she's
not.
great.
Damn, that's a name.
She's
That's
great.
good to get.
I worked out with Raven on Friday. This girl wore me out. Yo, she had me doing leg. It was leg day. So we did
Oh,
these.
you poor fool!
Oh my
If you don't do
God.
if you don't work out legs, never do leg day with a girl.
Oh my God. Yo, we
I
was doing
I
these
can do it.
lifts and just ugh,
Yep.
ugh. And then like just
You
then
if
the
you
back drop. Oh my
you don't yeah if you don't work out constantly like or do leg days, don't ever do a girl's leg day on like the first day. That you will be dead.
yo, we did all of that, and then she talking about, oh, I'm going on a treadmill. I'm like, excuse me? What?
She's different. I normally do treadmill before I do leg day. Want to get the blood
I
going
usually
before
do
that.
cardio first. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do cardio after that. My legs are tired. My legs sore. And the reason why I
Oh,
usually wait to the end of the week to do leg days is because throughout the week I'm walking 4 or 5 miles a day. So it's like I'm getting all the
I
leg
started.
exercise in I can. Walking, that shit ain't easy.
Okay. If you want, my army brother, who I do the video game stream with, the ace, he's like I said, he's an army brother. He works his workouts kill. I've done a few of his. I'd rather die again. He starts out his run with like a 30-minute jog, just straight. Same speed, same thing, and then it's straight to like whatever he's doing that day, all plates and higher. So it's leg day, it's straight 4 sets of squats,
Eh,
4 sets of calf raises,
eh.
four set four set of like lunges and everything. And then when you're done all of that, then it's like, all right, time to end it with another 30-minute jog on the treadmill. And I look at him like I'd rather do anything but go back on that treadmill.
I told you, I'll be on the bike. I'll be on the
Do the
bike.
rowing machine.
I'll do the bike all day, every day. I'll bike. But that
Do the rowing machine after that. If you ever go back there, you do that, do the rowing machine.
row machine, dude, I think
Yes.
they do have a row machine because we go to the Blink by my house. Like it's like the closest one between the both of
Yep.
us. The one on
Yep.
Tremont. And I was like,
I know.
man, I'm trying to see if they do have a row. I don't see it. Maybe it's upstairs because we were mostly
It might
down.
be upstairs. It might be upstairs with all this stuff, but like most blinks have rowing machines.
Like,
Bike's a good thing. A bike's a good way to like get your body down.
well,
You gotta
bike.
put some resistance on that bike. Yeah, you gotta put resistance on the bikes. Gotta put at least 5 level.
Well, yeah, I want to. So the reason why I'm mostly trying to get back into game shape is because I want to go back to playing lacrosse. Like I really do want to go back to playing. I had so much fun, and I was in the best shape of my life. All that running that we did wonders for my stamina. So I'm like, yeah, I want to go back to that. And plus, the game is fun and it's easy to get back into. It's not like the other sports where you gotta have like a natural talent for it in order to be really good at it. Like lacrosse, you can learn how to be a good lacrosse player.
I think you can have. There's some people with natural talent. Native Americans have natural talent at it.
Well, that's why a lot of lacrosse players are crossover athletes. Like they play
Oh,
football or they play
really?
basketball. You know what I mean? You know, so
Yes.
they ran track and field, so it translates very easily.
Yeah, lacrosse is a great sport. That helps you. You learn that sport and just bring it with you. Football is physicality. Basketball is hand-eye coordination. Track is
Uh-huh.
stamina. Football or soccer, still stamina.
Uh-huh.
Anywhere you play, you can bring it to you with lacrosse. It'll help in some way. Lacrosse is an all-around sport, and
It's
it's a
all
pain in
of
my ass.
agreed. It's a very good sport. In fact, I was when I bought my nephews or when I bought them sticks, I was I went back to find my old stick and I was like using like doing some old tricks that I was learning while I was playing. And I was like, oh, still got it. Oh, still got it. Still got it. You know what I mean?
Fucking just turning your wrist with it. Like it
Yo,
never goes away. It
it
stays.
never goes away. You
It's
still
okay.
got it. Yes.
It's okay if it makes you feel. But it makes you feel better. Whenever like my family tries to trap me, I swim and spin around the whole time. I still like whenever, especially even when I'm like going through crowds, especially in New York City. If I'm in a rush, it's straight football moves, straight rips, straight rip throughs, swims, side steps, just jog like jukes never done. Just like I got this. You ain't gonna catch me. Back
Especially
to the
when you're on
original.
a crowded train. Good God.
I try my best to avoid those. To make people hold. To maybe it's just me. It's clearly just me. But when I'm on a crowded train, like I'll get in. If I'm in my spot when the crowded train happens, I'm like, it is what it is. If I get forced into one, I'll stand like I'll try to be in the middle where because my arms are long, so I can reach anything I need to hold on, and then also since I'm tall enough, I can just press onto the ceiling and be disgusted with myself later. I don't know when this started happening because I don't take the train as often anymore. When I'm on the train and it's crowded, some child or some girl grabs onto my arm, stop them from falling, and I just look at them like, "What are we doing?"
Why why are you holding me, weird young child? Leave me
So
alone.
like this kid almost fell and grabbed my pants, and I was like, "All right, this is happening." But like he didn't fall, and I didn't move. So the mother was like, "Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And like they got off the next stop, and I was like, I was just dusting off my pants. I was like, "Well, I'll really get that off my leg."
Shit on. Get nasty shit out of here. Word. Nasty ass kids. Probably
I
snot
need one
on his fingers and shit.
probably, and I was like, my brain's like, I just don't want strangers on me. I was like, I gotta wash my clothes now. Damn it, I was gonna do laundry tomorrow. I gotta do it tonight, just in case.
I think I don't take the trains much either because mostly I take the bus to work mostly, and even on the bus, which is why I'm so glad that summer is about to hit because these
Kids,
yo my
little kids. Oh, I can't wait. I'm with you. Can't wait.
oh my goodness.
I'm more surprised they're still in school now. I remember us being done by the time June.
Well, it's Regents Week, I think, right?
I don't. I don't
Or
fucking
finals week
remember
or
this.
something for these kids.
The school
If
year changes every year for me. I'm following along at this point.
I know my sister's children are about to be done. Like I think like a couple days, yeah, like a couple days left. But the rest of
Okay.
these kids, I'm like,
Fuck.
y'all still here? Like it's June 10th. What? Don't you got summer camp?
That's what I was thinking the whole time I was walking. These kids, I'm like, school is still going on. Damn, y'all are terrible.
Oh, I've seen my first set. Oh, today I've seen my first set of Subway Surfers all year. Just today. And it was
Why are
funny
we
because
still doing
yesterday I
that?
was telling one of the guys that was walking with me, I was like, yo, I haven't seen any Subway Surfers all year. And then bam, get to 161, and as the train is leaving the station, what do I see on top? Oh, you dumb niggas. You know what? And it's crazy because, after 161, the 4 goes into the tunnel. And I'm just thinking to
Yeah,
myself, yeah, these kids are gonna die today. And I'm not gonna feel any
that's
type of way about it.
that's my own. Yo, I thought that's why the fact that we're doing it is watching me.
Like, y'all don't learn at this point, it's just natural selection. I'm
I'd
like,
say it all the time. What do you mean? That was my motto for COVID.
oh,
What do you mean? When it was going on and they're like, Trump said not to vaccinate is this and this, and you was a Trump supporter, and you not like a full on like I believe everything he says, Trump supporter. Like for them, I was like, I'm not gonna get the vaccine. They was falling one by one. I was like, this is natural selection. This is what this is for. I forgot this one person who was preaching it on TV that the vaccine was evil. 3 months later, died of complications of COVID. I was like, damn, that crazy. Like, part of me is like, I feel bad. But part of me is like, no, bitch, ain't it? Wild. Because you can't feel, you can only feel bad because, like, damn, someone lost their life and that family has to go through that. And then another part of you is like, motherfucker, you had all the warnings.
It's nothing like a warning from God, and it's just like you don't
There's
heed
a
the warning.
difference.
Okay. Okay.
There's a difference. Like, you had the warning signs. Like, if you just, like, if you didn't do it, I know that's fine. As long as you take precautions to take care of yourself, good. That's not, that's you, not, that's you beating natural selection. If you know it's there and you still just keep doing the same stuff that got you sick, that's full on natural selection. You didn't follow the curve. Like, you decided to go under it and forgot that water's a thing. Crazy.
Psycho. Um, but yeah, dude, I'm over. I'm over it all. I was when I came back from Puerto Rico, like the depression hit. First of all, I don't like flying. I don't know how you feel about it, but I genuinely do not like flying. And
Depends
I'm
on
gonna
my
just,
seat.
huh?
Just depends on where I'm sitting.
So I always get the window seat because from the reason why I pick window seats is because I don't like people climbing over me to get out of the road if they got to go to the bathroom. So I always go to the bathroom before I get on the flight, right? And when I'm at the
Quite
window
cool.
seat, nobody can bother me. I look out the window, I see the takeoff, I see where we're flying over. I don't like to be caught by surprise. If we going down, I want to see it. Okay, I don't want to get.
I think
I'm so serious.
I think you'll know when you're going down. I think you
But
feel it.
I want to see the impact. I want to see it coming. Like, all right, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
I
I
rather
want
just
to
close
see
them.
it.
I
I don't
rather
want to
just
be
deal with
caught
it.
back.
I want to be called like Drake, Uncharted Drake, not rapper Drake. Uncharted Drake. That should come down. He just in the snow. Like, damn, this shit hurt. I can't do window seats anymore.
Why not?
My legs.
That's another thing. Flights, at least, okay, so I want to say the most uncomfortable flight I've ever been on was probably when I went to Vegas for my friend's wedding, my best friend's wedding, and I flew Frontier. And
Oh,
Frontier is just like a step above Spirit. It's a budget airline, so it's just like, it ain't that.
kinda. I I get what I get it. I understand what happened.
So you got it. So you rather sit in
Oh,
the aisle.
I got. I have to be an aisle person because I can't. I have to stretch out my legs, and I can only do that like especially if my knee tightens up depending on the flight, and I have to stand. I don't want to be being keep going back and forth because once the tightness sets in, I have to keep standing every like hour, every few minutes to get my knees together. So that's. But if this was before, before this, I was a window seat person. When I was in Florida stuff, I was in the window seat. I would like other fall asleep looking out the window. Like I was good. But now I unfortunately can't do that because my knees tighten up. I don't really care that much about the aisle anymore. I'm used. I don't care. Getting up helps me stretch out for a bit, and I can stand for a while if it's not turbulence. Just enjoying my stretching time, looking over to see. And I'm nosy, so I'm gonna be like, "What you doing? What you watching over there? No shit. Look at that. Goddamn." So
I
I'll go.
do it.
The
I don't.
most uncomfortable flight, and I will always say worst flight. Uncomfortable was always the flight to Hawaii for me. I
Yeah.
hated that flight
How
so
long?
bad.
9 hours?
It was 12. It was like 12, 10 hours, and it was straight direct. That's when I learned on my own stupidity. I forgot that Hawaii had its own time zone. Fully stupid. Completely forgot. So like when I got on this flight, I was like, this flight won't be that long. So then they told me, I was like, what do you mean? And then I looked at, I was like, that's right. Hawaii has a different time zone. No wonder it looks small compared. I was like, a fucking dumb.
And it's funny because
Hold on.
a flight to California is like 6 hours by itself
Hmm?
from here, from New York.
Yep. The flight to Vegas was like 5 6 hours. Was like 5 hours. Because I flew to Vegas. I had fun. I enjoyed my flight to Vegas. No problems there.
No, I never want to fly Frontier again, bro. That shit was.
You should.
I think for
Oh,
me, the anxiety, like if the flight is more than 3 or 4 hours, I'm ready to flip. You know what I mean? Because
me too.
a flight to Florida or Georgia is like 2 hours. That's nothing, nothing.
Well,
But
if
even the
you,
flight to Puerto Rico, which was like 4 hours long, I was like, after hour
yeah.
3 and 30, I was like, all right, can we hurry up and land because I'm ready to get off
Mm,
this plane. And then on the
nah, if
way
you,
back, oh my God, our flight on the
I'm
way
on the
back
way.
was much longer than it needed to be. There's one we left late. Our flight was
Oh,
delayed by like maybe 45 minutes, right? Leaving the gate. Then
no.
he had to alter the course because there were some storms over the Atlantic. So he said. So they flew normally from Puerto Rico, you just fly straight up over the Atlantic Ocean from, like in a straight line. But
Yeah.
this time he had to fly to Florida, turn over Florida, and then go straight up the coastline. And it added an extra hour of flight time to the trip. And I was just like, yo, my man, can y'all like hurry this shit up?
That's not. I would have never thought that flying along a coastline would have added another hour.
Huh?
I mean, I said I would have never imagined I would have added another hour. Like
Bro,
I'd assume
it,
30 minutes at best. Honestly.
it added a whole nother hour to the flight. It was ridiculous. We were supposed to land in New York at like 4, no, not even like noon. We left at
What
like
time did y'all land at? For?
huh?
What time did y'all land?
I can tell you right now.
Oh.
I still got the flight thing. Hurry up, damn it. I ain't got time when I act all
uh,
slow.
as you're looking at, I'll tell you right now, the second worst flight for me was coming back home from London
Oh, how
because I
was
was
that?
sick.
And I had to suck.
I was I was sick as well, so it made it because I was out going to London, fun trip, had a whole aisle to myself, had unlimited, and it was my boy's birthday, so like they gave us some free stuff traveling with him.
Uh-uh.
So that's what I was drinking whiskey and ginger ale some flight, enjoying my time, and also there was Wi-Fi, so it was pretty good. Honestly, that's what makes the trip to Hawaii so much worse. There was no Wi-Fi on the plane for the trip to Hawaii, so 10 hours of like nothing, like just straight no Wi-Fi. And then if you wanted to watch stuff, they made you pay for everything you purchased.
Who did you fly with?
Hawaii Air. It's on the airport. Yeah, I'll never make that mistake again.
No,
But
real quick,
coming.
real quick. We actually left 8 minutes earlier than we were supposed to.
Okay.
Landed 56 minutes after we were supposed to.
It's a lot of talk. Got it.
Ridiculous. I don't like flying. If I could take a train everywhere, that's why I like Amtrak. Amtrak room, like their trains are roomy and there's no middle seat. You know what I'm saying? You can stretch your legs out and be comfortable, and there's
Well,
nobody.
look,
It's just you and somebody else, or you and your partner, whoever you traveling with. Ain't no middle seat.
I
Ain't no third stranger. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous.
tell you the truth, that's why I love flying. That's why I love going to I love the trains, like going out of state. I took a train to Philadelphia. Enjoyed my whole time. I didn't even tell you when I got there because I was late. I almost missed my train back to New York.
Oh, sure.
So all the seats were blocked. So like me and the conductor, I was sitting with the ticket person. Almost there. We was having a whole conversation
Or
for like a good 2 stops.
oh yeah, this is only to like Trenton and then Newark and then yeah.
A lot of people got off like at Trenton or Newark, and then I had to take a seat.
Right.
And he's like, "It was good talking to you, my brother." And I was like, "It was good talking to you too, man." I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "I don't know. That man took my ticket. I don't care." Any carry of it.
When I went to
Was it
DC, I took an Acela, and like I had the whole tables, like there's like a folding table, not a folding table, but like a dinner. I don't even call it a table. It's like a table, and
Trey?
yeah, tray table, whatever, and two
Yeah.
seats here, and then two seats that are facing you. I had the whole thing to myself till I got to Baltimore.
Oh, that's so it's nice.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is
Um,
lovely. It was quiet,
I
quiet.
definitely would have. I definitely would have my phone. Probably my phone. I'm gonna keep my chargers on me all the time from now on.
Oh,
Uh,
that was when I was finally able to finish the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp. Finally finished that whole thing.
Now you gotta do Monique's.
Huh?
Now you gotta watch Monique's interview.
Oh, I did.
Also,
I watched that thing too. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
okay. Oh, continue the flight. So the flight back to Washington, flight back from
Yes,
London.
yes.
I was sick. Was catching something because we had partied for like 4 days straight between the week of Christmas to New Year's. So I was out every night partying. By the time I got back here, it was like 6 o'clock a.m. in New York. That's what time I got back in London. So I was getting then went out one last time for New Year's Eve, New Year's. Say everyone the Happy New Year's thing from London. Because I was out, got home, caught up. That's when I was fully getting sick. Already knew it was over for me then. My flight was the next day. Say I had got on, I already felt the headaches and everything on it. I was already annoyed. I was like I had a good seat and everything, so I was able to stretch out my legs and stuff, so I was good that part. We got to pick some breakfast. Whatever that breakfast was, that was the ender.
Uh,
When I tell you I ate that, I fell asleep because I was like, I'm asleep, try to sleep this off. Passed out, woke up because my stomach started hurting. I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I felt my stomach. I was like, oh, there's something different. I puked in that bathroom. I fully puked out. Puked out everything I ate for that breakfast thing. It was like some pancakes and weird apples. Whatever it was, it ended me. So puked, clean up my mess because I didn't want someone coming in to deal with that. I was like, I'm gonna clean this up. It was my fault. I'm gonna do it. Cleaned up my mess, got back to my seat, before I left, make sure there was nothing on me. So no puke, no nothing. Went back to my seat, passed out again because I was tired from the puking. We had some turbulence going over Canada because we were coming in. Woke up, I was like, the flight's like normally 10 hours. By the time I woke up, we had an hour left. That's what kicked me. That took me out. Woke up again, had to puke again
on the plane.
on the plane. The only did I threw up just some heaves in my own little thing because the people next to me had left. Like they went to the bathroom, so I was by myself. Did a little puke, tied it up, threw it away with everything else, and that's when I landed. When I told you I felt so much better from the sickness getting off that plane, oh my god, I felt great.
So you think you had motion sickness?
I had some because I had already felt myself getting sick. So I had some sort of cold or something before I left London. And I was trying to sweat it out because I had put myself next to a heater and everything. So I was already trying to sweat out the sickness of me. It didn't fully work out. I had some soup. I ate some extra things to keep the sweat going. So by the time when it all just came through, that was the issue. I just didn't.
That's messed up, dude.
Honestly, the second worst flight, but also probably one of the best ones because, like I said, without the puking, I passed out for 9 hours.
And on a 10-hour flight.
Yeah, when I was up, they're like, he's like, when I woke up again, because the turbulence woke me up, they're like, we'll be descending. And they're like, we will be descending in another 45 minutes. I was like, say less. And then threw up a little bit, fell asleep again when we were coming down. We landed. I woke up again. I'm like, oh yeah.
We see less. We out.
And because
Oh,
all my I had nothing but carry-ons. I had to wait no bag is clean. Got my bag out. Was out.
and you had to go through customs, though, right?
I did, but I was like the first. I was like the second person there. I was the second person at customs. I was like, let's hurry up. Gotta catch this Uber so I can go home and continue my sickness there.
I'm trying to think, have I ever been sick coming off of vacation? Like coming back from? I don't think so. I've been angry coming back from off of vacation.
That's understandable.
I think that's regular. Like that. It's like, dang, my vacation's over. I think the most mad I came back from a vacation was probably the first time I went to California. Just because I just didn't want to leave. I didn't want to come back here. It was nice and sunny and warm in California, and it was cold and damp here in New York. I was just like, do I really want to go back to New York right now?
You
And
never
we
do.
got back like at the crack of dawn. So we got back at like 5 in the morning, and it was cold, and it rained the night before. So when we landed in
It was
Queens,
no.
everything was just all the ground was all wet. It was just like go back to Cali, man. Like some bullshit.
I feel. That's how I normally feel when I come back from Florida. Because
From
I normally
Florida?
do because I have people. I visit people in like Florida, not Miami. I only go to Miami when it's with the bros, and I'm like, y'all want to do some dope stuff. I got your back. I'm not gonna say nothing, but like, don't do anything too stupid. But next time we go places and you want to like hit on people, I got you. I'm a great distraction.
In fact, I'm
My
William right now.
I'm
So
a fantastic.
hell,
Oh, my favorite thing because I have a video of it. One, it was a very hell of a day. I went to brunch. It was me, Kevin, and James, three of us went to brunch and Dykeman. So we started out drinking for the day. Had all you can eat brunch and all you can drink brunch. Went to play pool. Stayed in Dykeman. We were all in Dykeman for the whole day.
wait, what?
Went to play my favorite time where I was like the best distraction wingman ever. To give you a full name, we went to a bar, went to a brunch. It was like 2 hours of all you can eat and then like all you can drink. Like mimosas and rum punch. Those are the only two selections. Your
Yeah,
face is lit up.
you had me a rum punch.
Uh we went there, we got there, we sat next to some table. Like one of them saw a girl that he liked with another table. I introduced myself into that table. My friend got the girl's number that he wanted, and I was just being stupid. This is me. I'm single, so I just didn't want to date nobody at the time. So we left there. We went to play pool. We went outside because like, oh, we're gonna go somewhere else. I saw a group of 6 girls, and because I'm drunk, ish, I just yelled out like, "Yo, y'all look pretty," and they were like, "Thank you." And I was like, "You look good too," and I was like, "I appreciate the compliment." And they're like, "We're going to this place," and I was like, "You want to come?" I was like, "I'll be on my way." And my friend was like, "You can't go with them," and I was like, "Says who?" We ended up going to the spot anyway. Just like a few hours later, which was more annoying now that I think about it.
Y'all were in
But
Florida?
no, this is in New York City. It was in Dykeman.
Oh yeah, yes. Okay, yes.
He was in
Like,
Dykeman. Then
like
we went to a whole nother spot, still in Dykeman, a whole nother club. We got a table and like 2 bottles and juice.
two
At
bottles.
our table, yeah, this is before bottle prices got very high. Because I was able to afford it on a Target side of it. Focus. Actually, I wasn't single at the time. Never mind. At that last part back, I was not single. Either way, we went to this place. Our table, we so happened to be next to another table that had about 10 other girls next to it. And one of my other friend goes like, "Yo, a girl all the way in the center of the table, look, she looked good." And I was like, "You want to dance with her?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to dance with her." I was like, "Bet, give me 10 minutes."
Oh shoot.
I started drinking. I stood next to the table, started drinking. I was like, I let them play like 2 songs. started, and it was a slow thing. So I started dancing next to them. I started dancing next to them to get one of them to get dancing with me, but not to the face to face, side back to back. That's when they can't see you, and I can't see them, so it's fine. It's like a person, it's like a privacy thing. And then it changed to another song. Then I started dancing with the other one, and then the other friend looked over like she was jealous. I'm like, join. Like then I started dancing with two other people, and then I pulled my other friend over who wasn't interested in any of them. He's like, worried. He started dancing, and then had the whole table dancing. Now the dude stuck in to dance with the girl that he wanted to dance with and got her number. And then like we separated at the end of the night, and I was like, I told you, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you gotta come to Puerto Rico with us next time we go.
Sure. I want you to know, if we ever go to clubs, I don't lead dance floor. That's
Well,
a
I don't go
problem.
to clubs. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to bars. I don't go to.
I go to anything that's party central thing. It could be in a bar. If there's music playing, I will start a dance floor. Can't help it. We'll
Well,
dance.
we could have used you in La Placita then.
Brother. Hell, even when I was in London, I was a problem. So London, affect the 2-man game. Now they'll pull any stranger to be with them.
What?
And if you
Two-man
dance, 2 men. So like if girls travel with girls,
Yes.
if a guy wants to talk to a girl and the girl's with a friend, they normally just pull out a stranger and they start having a conversation. And the stranger will be like, "Yeah, that's my bro," and it's just an automatic thing. I see it happen so much. I was like, "This is effective teamwork to get people's numbers." I've never seen this.
You think
I was
we
very
can do
impressed.
something like that over here?
Probably not.
Probably not, right?
Actually, depends on where you are. I think in the Bronx, depending on what side of the Bronx you are on, probably can.
That shit wouldn't work in Highbridge. I tell you that much.
I know that. I was thinking, I was like, probably not hybrids. No,
Maybe
but it really
Riverdale.
depends.
Maybe Fordham.
Riverdale, I was thinking Fordham. Fordham, 161st, some places on 161st. That can definitely work in Yankee Stadium, bars and stuff like that.
Literally.
But like Highbridge, nah.
Maybe even
Dykeman, not really.
But
I
Highbridge
haven't been.
over here, West Farm. No.
Oh,
No.
you the boom.
Oh
My
man.
main place there.
You gotta grind my gears, you said, right?
I do. And it has something to do with.
I've been waiting all week for this.
So,
Let me turn off
as we both know, Father's Day is this Sunday
Oh yeah.
coming up. So I was, Father's Day is the thing. I'm going to New Jersey on that Sunday. Go visit my father's grave, like I do every year. Just say hi to him, keep my tradition going. Also got my grandfather his gift for Father's Day. That's already at the house. Everything's good. I was watching a video, and this girl was talking about how on her Father's Day, what she got her husband was like a tie and some matching socks. And you see the face, and she's ranting about it online, and then everyone, like all the girls on the thing are like, he should be happy he's getting a gift anyway. And I was like, this is why I get pissed. We go so far out the way for everybody on their Mother's Days, on their birthdays. You don't get, and even on anniversaries, they don't give you nothing. Like even for like, I can tell you right now, I don't get many birthday gifts. I don't even celebrate my birthday anymore because how bad it's been for me.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect when I had an anniversary, I wasn't ever really expecting a gift. I think I got one. She gave me paintings. Paintings are nice. I think that's the only thing I ever really. Those are things I can think of that are really nice. That count as a gift. Never really got anything else. I don't think. Have you ever gotten an anniversary gift? That you were like, yeah, this is very nice. This is really thoughtful and stuff like that.
She bought me. I think it was our first anniversary. She had bought me a like a subway sign, like a little token, like a little standing subway sign from one of the transit museum, the annex in Grand Central. and then
Mhm.
she bought me like these pins of the 2 and the 5 because I live on a 2 and a 5 line. So she had bought me these pins to pin to my jacket, and I wore them. I wore them like diligently. But our
I
second anniversary, no, didn't get anything. In fact, we
I
argued.
want you to know, even at that gift, she only knew your job, and it's like get them
Oh,
job
this
gifts.
is high school.
High school?
I
She just knew where you lived. They're like, that man likes to take train. I'm gonna give him a train gift. That's what I got. That
that's pretty much it.
that's not y'all.
I haven't
For
had.
women, listen.
I'm explaining
For
something
women, listen.
to you. This I haven't had like an actual adult relationship.
I understand.
Yeah, so I have like
Oh,
every romantic situation I've been in never fully fledged turned into a full grown, healthy, functional adult relationship.
you'll get one. I believe it.
Yeah, all right, we'll see, but we'll see. All right, we'll see.
I believe in you. I'll help
Thank
you.
you, but shit.
But honestly, y'all women, just people,
Do
y'all are
better.
bad at giving gifts.
Do better. That's-
Please, we try to give you thoughtful gifts on things you like. You can do it for us. I hate these commercials that you see on Father's Day. Like, give him a grill, motherfucker. He still has to work. You not grilling. None of his kids can grill. And if he's not grilling, that means probably his uncle or his grandfather or his father has to grill, and that means they gotta work. It's on Father's Day in general. We try some thought and some gift. And for those that being like, oh, you should be grateful you got a gift, that's not how that works. So if I said the same thing to you and bought you a pen with your name on it, you would have been like, this gift is ass.
or
And everyone else would have, huh?
or a coffee mug.
One, this is someone you've been in early. If this is the father of your children, like y'all may not be married, but y'all known each other long enough to have kids.
Like,
You could be thoughtful. You should know something about him to give him a thoughtful gift for Father's Day, or even on his birthday. I'm not saying buy him flowers. Some men do like flowers. You can do that. I'm not saying doing that. Give him something that he'd be like, oh, you actually got to learn about me. Thank you very much.
or take him somewhere that he's been wanting to go. Like
Yeah. Oh, this one story blew mine. This dude was talking to his girlfriend, and he's like, I'm stressed from everything. He's like, I gotta like pay my rent, this rent, then I had to help my family, my mom out with some financial stress. So he's like, I'm just stressed. And then he's like, I had school, I'm just stressed. So his girlfriend's like, I know what to do to make you feel better. Mind you, remember he has bills, rent, and he just helped his mom pay some extra financial stuff. So he's financially stressed and he's worried about school. His girlfriend's like, I know how to do. So like the girlfriend took him out to a restaurant like to eat and stuff. When the bill came, she passed him the bill.
yeah.
And I was like, you did nothing but just remind him that his one stresses you. That's all you did there.
I would
Because
have
if that happened, huh?
I would have broke up with her.
Oh, that's what I would definitely would have gone home. Like, maybe this relationship needs to end. Maybe it's time.
Oh, it's been time. Yeah, absolutely. Because you just strapped me with another bill. Like, are you serious? Like, you not alleviate anything. You made it worse. And then
you just made me spend about $100 in a restaurant that I probably couldn't afford at the moment.
And then I saw this one post. It was like a woman that asked, "How come men don't like to talk about their feelings, or how come the men don't like to talk about their problems?" And it's like, I think one of the dudes responded. He was like, "Because you're not going to do anything except ask me, how do you feel? Like, you're basically not going to do anything about it. So what's the point in talking about it? You're not going to do the problem."
I saw a different one when someone wrote on the same thing. It's like, because most women don't valorize it, they kind of use it. They kind of use it against you. And the next comment under that was like, "Nah, that doesn't happen." And someone wrote under that like, "You just proved this point. You invalidated. You just invalidated what he felt."
So You
It
have
was like right. It was right there. It was so. It was so there.
you ever you know about tonight's conversation, right? Like the relationship questionnaires, and they have like an open forum. There's like two dudes and two chicks. There's one dude that has like a big beard and glasses, and they're
I
like,
seen close up. I seen him.
okay, so one time there was a one of the dudes was like, you know, a lot of times men don't say anything because like we don't express ourselves because we're never in a place where we can be vulnerable with our women, because it's basically going to get thrown right back at us, and we're going to forget why we're talking about it. Like we're going to forget, it's going to shift from what's bothering me to how I expressed it to you,
Yep,
right?
that's how
And
it
then
was. Yep.
immediately one of the women was like, well, maybe it's not what you said, it's just all about how you said it. And the dude
That's
was like,
literally.
so in real time, we really just witnessed what I just said. You know what I mean? That it shifts from what I'm feeling to how I expressed it to you. Now we're talking about how you feel as opposed to what's bothering me.
And that just wrong. And we're back. And we're really back to step one. So where we could have had this resolved.
Because we just wasted breath because we didn't get anywhere.
We get anywhere. I'm happy you feel a lot better. I don't. In fact, maybe I probably feel a lot worse now than I thought before.
Like bro, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, oh my goodness, it pisses me off. And I think it was Ryan Davis who made a joke about how, like, I think the number one holiday celebrated in the world is obviously like Christmas or Easter or something like that. I think Mother's Day was like second,
Mother's
third, and then Father's
Mother's Day was in the top 5. Father's Day was like it was Tony Baker.
oh,
Father's Day was like 23. It
okay.
was like 23, and it was like below Arbor Day and like Labor Day.
No
It
respect.
was like
We make the society for y'all, and y'all just don't. You know what? Whatever. Take us out. Take
just
us out.
just be more please. You just be a thoughtful gift giver. That's all. That's all I ask.
But you know what?
Thank you so much for.
Oh wait, real quick. I'm sorry. I think that most men just really don't like gifts too. Like I don't.
False. That's false.
Okay,
One to one.
why?
We've been conditioned of our own self to not like gifts because of how bad the gifts have been. Because I
I
can tell you right now, when you woke up earlier, you go back to your childhood when Christmas came around. Because I'm saying because my birthday, I didn't get birthday gifts. To be honest, I got birthday cards with money I never saw again. To be honest with you, because probably my mom, my grandma took it. But it is what it is. I understand. It's either I would get birthday cards with money in it, or they would take me to my favorite restaurant or my favorite arcade at the time.
Okay.
So I didn't get birthday gift. But Christmas, with a lot of guys, when Christmas when Christmas would come around, you would be circling stuff, be like, oh, I want this, or I want this. And most good parents, or like parents that could afford it, would buy what they could afford. And be like, oh, Santa got you this. And like this and this. So at that time, as kids, I can fully remember us as kids being like, oh, I want this. And like, I'm like, yeah, I got this. You would look forward to getting gifts then. It wasn't until when you kept getting older, you'd be like, oh, I want this. And you wasn't getting it. And you were like, okay,
Yeah.
I got to start saving
Right.
up for myself to get it. And then as you got older, you started conditioning yourself like, hey, if I want this, I'm just going to buy it for myself. Why write it as a gift? Because it's never going to come. You just did it. You just did it slowly. And you didn't realize it because you did it subconsciously, that now when it comes down and they're like, oh, what do you want as a gift? You're just like, oh, now you don't know because now it's been a full decade. Let's say the last thing you got when you was like 10. You're now 20. Someone's asking you, what do you want? You don't know what to say anymore because for a full decade, all you had was like, oh, all you got was socks and stuff. You're like, clothes is a gift. That's all you thought.
Or you get, and now as an adult, if you're in a relationship, you know, if you're in a relationship with a woman, every holiday comes with rewrapped vagina. So now
Yeah,
it's just like,
normal sex thing. That also not against you with ladies or anything, but that's not anymore. That's not really a gift anymore.
which is not a gift.
That's something. That's something you should. In fact, that's something you shouldn't be withholding from a relationship, and that's how you guys express relationship love. Some
Right.
people express that through that, and that's you withholding love. Technically, that's another thing. But that's why I think all guys like getting gifts. It's just that subconsciously you've just been trained now to be like, oh, I don't get gifts, so I don't like gifts.
Okay.
So to keep you from being disappointed is what you did to yourself. It can be in a decade, it could be within 4 to 5 years. That's not even for men, that's for some girls too. I have one of my closest friends doesn't like getting gifts because she hasn't received the proper gift in a while. So whenever you ask her for stuff, she'll be like, I'll buy it myself. And I understand that. I think the same way.
I think, well, okay, let me tell you, I agree, but as always there's nuance, because even with me, all right, even with me, when I was a child, I got everything that I wanted also, but then for me, it wasn't so much about the gifts that I got, even whether it was birthday gifts or when I celebrated Christmas, it was Christmas gifts. It was just more so about the camaraderie that I had with the family and the friends and whatnot. That's what I really cared for the most. I just wanted to be around family and friends. So, but as I got older, I just became generally less materialistic because it doesn't take much to please me, like, at all. I get, as long as I'm fed, or as long as I have like TV, or like, I would never just go out of my way and ask for things all the time. So whenever I asked for something, I usually got it. But like I said, as I got older, I just got generally less materialistic to the point where I just like, I don't really care for gifts. I don't. I I would never ask anyone that I'm in a relationship with to like buy me a pair of J's for my birthday. I would never, like, like stuff like that, or ask someone to take me out on a date, nah, or even just to like fly me out for vacation, nah. I'd feel weird asking for those kinds of things. Or like, but now if you heard me mention something like, hey, I've always wanted something like this, or if I just been working crazy just to get something like this, or I had my eye on something and you just went and got it, that's something different. But I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. I think I lost Tay again. You back?
No, I'm fine. Sorry, I know it was my mic wasn't.
It went out again.
Nope. Let me fix this while he does that.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get a new wire.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Wait, do you need a new headphone jack or what? What's going on?
No, wire, the USB wire for my microphone. It's kind of broken. It's my fault.
Was it old USB?
Yeah.
I got a bunch.
I gotta buy one.
Nah, I got a bunch. I'll give you one. I got a bunch.
I'll show you what it looked like after we're done recording. Are we done though?
Yes, right. Check us out.
Thank you so much for watching. Welcome. Thank you for listening and welcoming back to the Excuse Me Brother podcast. I've been one of your co-hosts, Brother Tay, with the main co-host and does most of the stuff over here to whatever side I point to. It doesn't matter anymore. He's wearing track because he's Brother J. If you want to listen, if you want to hear more of us, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Excuse Me Brother. Leave a comment. We read them most of the time. And if you want to follow us, please follow us on the Instagram on excuse_me_brother that ends with an A, as we all know, because it's not racist. I made it. And if you want to watch our clips and stuff, go on our TikTok, which is Excuse Me Brother, no spaces, and it ends with a ER. Because producer Jay made it, and he's Hispanic. He's technically racist inside. So that's just how Hispanics are raised. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, good time. Adios. Ciao. I forgot how to say goodbye in Japanese. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Bye.